how did you get into the esoteric?
Yeah, personally, I have an academic background. I studied Western philosophy on a graduate level at Boston College. At a certain point, I left that program, and I accompanied a girlfriend to an astrology class. I took the class. I was very impressed with the system. It was sophisticated, complex, and left a simple Freudian model in its backview mirror. The astrology led to metaphysics. I took the class at the Theosophical Society. I was reading The Secret Doctrine, etc. And at that point, my life was reoriented in this direction in terms of spiritual literature. Okay. Well, we're doing quite well as a niche bookstore, where our specialty is the New Age and metaphysical market. We try to go very deep on the sections. We emphasize scholarship rather than fluff. I feel in the long term that's a winner. The ability to see and handle a book plays well. We're located in Cambridge, Mass., which is a great spot for book selling. We clearly coexist with Amazon. I'm personally Amazon friendly, and sometimes I use them for distribution, as I get the same price I get from my distributors. So I think everybody can coexist. You can exist with Amazon. Some retail will take a hit from them, but we feel that complaining gets you nowhere, and they are the reality in terms of retail. But you offer something different in a brick and mortar shop.
So tell me a little bit about how your connection to Donald Weiser and his the library status of it.
Well, Donald and I met many years ago, about 25 years ago, at a program that was hosted by a major vendor, New Leaf, a distributor of books. And we had a connection, and that connection developed. We did a lot of things socially together. I used to visit him in Maine when he moved up there with his publishing. And we got to be good friends. And my ex married Donald and was with him until he passed a few years ago. So we maintained a close connection. I used to visit quite often, and we would go to bookstores together. We liked to go to used bookstores together, and Donald maintained a real interest in books through the years, and I shared that with him. He was truly an icon in this business. His bookstore is the paradigm that we all follow in terms of metaphysical books.
And how's that? What made his bookstore different than the others?
The fact that it was a deep inventory in regard to New Age and spiritual literature, specializing, and I would say was the first store that actually specialized in that material. And all the bookstores that were spawned in the 70s and 80s, 60s even, took Weiser's as their paradigm. Initially, these New Age gift stores, which we see presently, were bookstores in the old days. They weren't New Age gift stores. And Donald's was truly the elite in that group.
Cool. So now you're in charge of the estate now, or you?
No, I'm not in charge. My partner is
Okay.
in charge of the estate, and but I'm helpful. I try to help her in terms of whatever she wants to do with that collection of books.
And you said you're thinking of selling off some of the books, or?
The library should find a home, and that home might be for someone who is interested in purchasing either a portion or the collection.
Can you speak a little bit about some of the books that are?
Well, you have first edition Crowley's, Rigardi's, metaphysical material from the 17th, 18th century, old astrology books in Latin, other languages, and more contemporary collection. It goes pretty deep in all the religious areas, and I would call it a scholarly, but definitely metaphysical and New Age collection.
So what do you got there, Don?
A couple of books, Pseudonomicon, a little Chaos, Infernal Geometry of the Left Hand there, in the Nomicon section.
Cool.
Some incense. Hecate.
Oh yeah, I have that book actually.
Is it any good?
That's good. Yeah.
I don't know which one to get.